everyone, welcome to Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. Today we're going to continue our unboxing of my medium size DAC kits in my stash. I've been doing this long series where I've unboxed all of my stash up to this point, which were in the DAC medium category. Then we're going to go to the large category, and then we're going to be done with DAC for now. And then we have one canvas that I purchased from somewhere else that I will be unboxing after I get done with the large canvases. But we're going to continue here with our medium sized canvas. If you're new here, y'all can see how my days went. It is in the evening right now. We just got done with dinner and my husband's outside mowing before the sun goes down. He's trying to get everything mowed before the sun goes down. But if you're new here, welcome to my chaotic life and welcome to Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, poke around the channel, look at my playlist. I have a playlist of unboxings. I have whipping chats, all kind of different content. I hope you really enjoy it. And if you do, please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate every one of y'all, and I really appreciate your support. And I am enjoying sharing my canvases with all of you. So without further ado, what canvas are we going to look at? We're going to look at Blueberry Fairy. Now, this canvas was released, I want to say, they brought it back out. I don't think the anniversary sale, but I can't remember. I've had it for a minute. But it's by Jamaica Murphy, and it is 32 inch by 20 inch, or 81 centimeters by 50.7 centimeters. It is a round canvas. This canvas I have seen completed. It's beautiful. So on the back of the box, just for those who are new, on the back it shows you how to diamond paint with written instructions and pictures. Kit contents. On this side it has the details of the canvas, so it's full diamond coverage, 59 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust diamonds, for total diamond count 52,309. On the front they have the art wrapped around the top here. They show you the thumbnail, it's round, and they have the round diamond down here. On this side it says unleash your inner artist in little bitty round diamonds. This is still wrapped in the cellophane. I'm gonna open this up real quick and we're gonna get into it. Yeah, I am behind on my filming a little bit. We had our flooring redone in our rent house, and the subfloor had to be done, and the flooring over the plywood had to be redone. So it's been interesting trying to get our lives back together, our furnishings in place, and all that before my grandson comes. I go pick him up tomorrow to come over for the weekend. So it is going to be interesting, or it has been. Anyway, so we're going to get into this real quick. When you open the box, you open it like this, and you have this shelf. And it says, do what makes you sparkle. And you put your finger in there and pull it out. So we're going to put the box over here because I do store my canvases in the box. You have your toolkit, which we will cover briefly. You have your canvas, and you have your thank you for your purchase and all that. We will look at that in just a moment. So first things first, we're going to look at the toolkit real quick. Most people are very familiar with their toolkits now, but we're going to just breeze over it real quick. So you get this package. It looks like this. This is a resealable, recyclable bag. They give you This is an upgraded toolkit. This has all the upgrades, bells and whistles. So first, you have your twist and pick pin. So this is a ergonomic drill pin, and you take the lid off and you twist this, and you've got wax in here, and the wax will start coming up once you twist it a little bit, and it's going to get harder to twist as it's loading, but eventually, yeah. So you see the wax is coming out of the tip. So when it does that, just pinch it off and you're ready to diamond paint. So that's a clear wax. On the other end of it, it has a four-placer, plastic four-placer. If you want to try your hand at placing more than one diamond, here's the bag of baggies they give us for drill storage. Then you have your tray and some goodies in it. The tray is also one of the best upgrades they've made. This tray is very nice. It says Diamond Art Club on the side. It's hard to see that. Do what makes you sparkle. It does have a stopper, and it has that sliding lid that you saw me remove. In here, they give you a plastic seven placer. Okay. They give us a pad of their heart wax, which I love. And then they give us a refill for our pin or for our multi-placers. This is clear wax. So the tray is very nice. They are stackable. This is the large tray, and you can just put the lid on and it snaps. So if you have stuff in here, you won't lose your drills out of there. It also has high sides, so when you're trying to shake your drills to right them, they don't come out, which is wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and get into the canvas itself, and then we're going to take a look at the sticker sheet and the packet and all that. So Diamond Art Club always puts their canvases in these very nice dust bags. I do try to keep the dust bags because I have 3 cats, and their fur gets everywhere, even though I try my best not to let their fur get everywhere. It does. I'm going to go ahead and roll this backwards on itself. This is a landscape painting. This is beautiful. Now, Diamond Art Club has released this before, and when I discovered Diamond Art Club, this was one of the canvases that I saw, but it was not in stock at the time. And I have seen this completed by several different people, and I love it. I love, love, love it. So blue is my favorite color, and this is so beautiful. It has a lot of green in it, but it has a lot of blue too. I just like it. So Diamond Art Club uses a material for their canvas called tarpaulin. That material is self-flattening, and then the cover sheet, they use poured glue on their canvases, so it is safe to roll backwards if you want it to lay flat quicker. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this cover sheet. This cover sheet is thick, and it's nice, and it's perforated, and this has the actual grid on the perforations to show you where the perforations are. So that's interesting, and it did not bleed onto the canvas itself, which is great. They had a little bit of a time where they turned the cover sheet around and it bled onto the canvas. And it doesn't matter really with a square, but with a round, it's not good because you can see it. But this is a round canvas, and the lines did not bleed through, which I am grateful. So here she is, Blueberry Fairy. Beautiful, beautiful. And so we're going to take a tour of the canvas real quick. Up here it says, do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club. The edges of the canvas here are scalloped and poked, so you don't have to worry about fraying. Again, the material that this canvas is made of is tarpaulin. It is a short lint, soft lint canvas, very soft on the back. And then again, the cover sheet is thick and it does feature the gridded lines. So these are sections that are perforated. If you like to work in sections like I do, I love this perforated cover sheet. I know a lot of people don't like it, and that's okay, but I like to work in these sections. They're about 10 by 10 centimeters, and so I like it. But on the side, on the top right, or excuse me, top left and bottom right, you have your schematics, which is your keys. Down here in the bottom left hand corner, you have your thumbnail, DAC and the SKU code, Blueberry Fairy, the title, the stats, 81 centimeter by 50.7 centimeter. Then you have a copyright symbol, Jamaica Murphy, and then Jamuska, which is her, I'm sure, like a pen name or nickname, and then Diamond Art Club. So this is saying that Jamaica Murphy is licensed with Diamond Art Club, and she's also given her permission to Diamond Art Club to turn this piece of her art into a diamond painting. Also, that means that Diamond Art Club is compensating Jamaica Murphy for her art. So she is licensed with them. They are compensating her, fairly compensating her, and that's very important to me as a purchaser. I like to purchase art that is licensed in companies, through companies that do right by their artists. In the middle here, you have take 10 for 10% off. You have their socials here, and then over here to the very right bottom corner, you have their lifetime warranty. If you're the original purchaser of your kit and you need to, let's say you spill drink on your canvas, or you spill some of your drills on your carpet and you can't recover them or whatever, you can call or email customer support here and they will take you from there. They're fabulous. Their customer support is gold standard. I've dealt with them a couple times and they are fabulous. They're very responsive, very prompt. I really appreciate that type of customer service. So now we're going to take a look at the actual sticker sheet real quick. And we're going to look at this little pamphlet that they give us. So this says, thank you for your purchase. It has the diamond on it. Has this little thing. And then you see here that we have a couple things in here, which we will discuss in a minute. But over here to the left, you see where it says join our Facebook group. So this is once you make your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, they have a VIP Facebook group. I highly recommend you join that group if you're on Facebook. It is a fabulous group of people. You get to see finishes, you get to see it, you get advice, you see others' questions that maybe you haven't thought about asking, but then when you read it, you're like, oh yeah, I'd like to know the answer to that, and you can get the answers. It's a fabulous group. I really recommend. At the very top, it says tips and tricks. In the middle, it's step-by-step instructions with pictures to show you. Kit contents at the bottom. And then over here to the right, you have the iPhone and Android QR codes for your phone app. So if you do not and have not downloaded the phone app for your respective phone, please do it, because your first purchase through the app, you get 20% off. So that could save you money, whether you're an existing customer or new customer. And there's that. So the next thing that we saw was the treasure quest card. So this is a treasure quest card. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but it has the original art on it, the artist name, and the stats and the title of the canvas. This particular kit is, I believe this is a bronze. I can't I'm pretty sure this is a bronze card right here. But these have different tiers. It says Diamond Art Club trading card. So what this is a secondary rewards program that Diamond Art Club has put out. And what you do is you, when you buy your canvas, you get one of these beautiful collectible cards. So they're collectible and they're beautiful. And then on the back, you scratch this code off. And when you collect enough of a certain type of cards, you can redeem these for rewards like gift cards, all the way up to a custom diamond painting worth $400 in value. So I love them. I mean, I'm not a baseball card collector, but that's what it reminds me of. And I want to collect all these. I think they're beautiful. So there's that. And I have a book that I keep my cards in. It's basically 4 baseball cards, but it's a smaller version. And then we have our sticker sheets. So it says the same thing. So all these are individually cut. If you keep a paper logbook, you can use these in there or wherever you would like. On the back here, this is the sticker that I'm going to use in my logbook. It says start and end date, has all the stats and the original art. That's beautiful. Look at that fairy. She's beautiful. And then when you open it, it opens like this. So we have 59 colors. And this, even though it's an older kit, so it follows the old color code, the special drill code way. So we have any number under the number 150 would be an AB. So we have a green, a blue, and a white. And then we have 3 fairy dusts. Z denotes fairy dust right here. So the first number in your color list is just the serial number. It tells you how many colors you have in your canvas. The second column is the symbol column. So that's the symbols that are on the canvas you're going to match your drills to. The third column says code. That is the DMC color code system from Cross Stitch and their brand of floss, so or thread, whatever you want to call it. So most diamond painting companies do follow that same color code system from the Cross Stitch, so the DMC color code. And that should do it right there for that. So we have 59 colors, 3 ABs, and 3 fairy dusts. I'm just, sorry, I'm making a mess over here. Yeah, we have 3 ABs, 3 fairy dusts. I was just making sure on the box that I was telling you right. So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful color spread. Lots of greens, blues. That's to be expected because of the art style. There is some black in here, or it looks like 939. So 939 is a dark blue, but there is some 310. So let me show y'all the drill pack. So Diamond Art Club is very good about putting the sticker on their drill packs. So they have the SKU code and the title of the canvas. So if you store your drills away from your canvas, then you can match these up when you're ready to work on it using the SKU code and the SKU code on the canvas and the title. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to show you all the color story real quick so you can see all those greens, blues. We do have some like flesh tones, it looks like, but lots of green and blue here. So I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to cut out the special drills. I'm going to come back on and we're going to look at each of the special drill colors one at a time. But I am not going to show you all the drill colors. I just, for the interest of time and everything, the length of the video, I don't want it to be forever. And then what I'm going to do is when I'm ready to work on this canvas, I'm going to come back and revisit the special drills with you guys. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to say, okay, I'm ready to work on this blueberry fairy. And we're going to revisit the special drills, and we're going to find where they go at that time. Then I will make some progress videos while I'm working on it, and then ultimately at the very end, after I'm done, I will do a finish and review or post review video when I'm completely done with it. But she is beautiful. I knew she was going to be. So give me just a moment. There'll be a moment for y'all, a couple minutes for me, and I'll come back and we'll talk about the specials. Hold on one sec. Okay, we are back. I do have all the special drills cut out, and so we're going to cover both of them. We have two different types of special drills. We have Aurora Borealis, and we have, or ABs, and we have fairy dust. These are completely opposite in special drills, the way they have their effects. So first I'm going to show you guys the ABs, and we're going to do them in numerical order. And so the first one in order is this beautiful green color, and you see that these have an iridescent coating on the top. And so these drills, wherever they're placed on the canvas, they're very eye-catching and very striking. So I have nicknamed these drills the social butterflies of drills, because no matter what direction you're looking at the canvas, they're going to catch your eye. So they're front and center. They like to be center of attention, and so that's why I've named them the social butterflies of drills. So that is that beautiful green. Then next in line we have this beautiful blue color, and you can see that beautiful iridescent coating on there. ABs are named after the northern lights, the Aurora Borealis. So that's where they get their nickname from. And that iridescent coating catches light and reflects the colors that are around them on the canvas. It's beautiful. This is the white. This is, to me, like a classic staple of an AB. But ABs are my favorite enhancement drill because they sparkle and they're not afraid to show themselves. So that's the three ABs. Now we're going to go to the very opposite of an AB, and that is fairy dust. Now these are hard to show on camera because this is a fairy dust. Now these drills have a fine, really fine mica powder. Hold on, I'm going to try to get this to focus, my phone to focus on this. Oh, focus, please. I'm trying to get it up close enough to where y'all can see it. But with the lighter colors, see, we have lighter colors after this, so this is the best chance. These have a very, very fine mica powder coating on the top, they look like pearl, almost like a pearlescent. And so I have nicknamed these the shy drills of all drills, all enhancement drills. Because these drills here, they have a sparkle. I mean, they have a shimmer. That's basically what they do, is they kind of like shimmer like a pearl, but they're not glittery. Even though they have that fine mica powder on top of them, they're not like ABs. They're not in your face. They're more of a pearl sheen. So they're the shy drills of the group, of the enhancement drills, but they're beautiful. And wherever they're charted on the canvas, a lot of times they're charted by an AB. And so when I say charted, that means where they're located on the canvas. And so they're usually a lot of times put by an AB drill, and it's so pretty. That effect is beautiful. The next one in line is this light. I think it's a light green, or almost like a mint, and it's just this little bit of it, and with very light colors it's hard to see that pearl coating, but there's that. And then the last fairy dust is this bright, beautiful bright green. And these do have that fairy dust coating. That's so pretty. So the Z denotes a fairy dust for Diamond Art Club. And there you go. That's all the specials. So let's take a look at this canvas and see if it's got a lot of color blocking or if it's more confetti heavy. At first glance, you do have some color blocking in the background. So if you're new, color blocking is where you have a square like this, a small section, and there's a lot of the same color. So that means you can take out a multi-placer and you can place that color pretty quickly, you know. And so color blocking keeps the canvas moving. Confetti is the opposite of that. So confetti, a good example is right here in this piece on her neck piece or whatever. You see this square right here. Just take this square. There's this blue, that gray, this green, that green. There's like 3 or 4 greens here, some tans, other colors. So this right here is confetti heavy. That means that in this small section, you're not going to be able to do much color blocking. Right here, you've got a few places you might be able to, but there's some other symbols in her skin here, that you're going to have to change the color out. So this is confetti. So confetti is when they usually have confetti. A piece will have confetti if it has a lot of details. So usually hair has a lot of confetti, plant life has a lot of confetti, and you know, of course, these are leaves on her bodice area, and her hair is blue and several shades of blue. So this is confetti heavy right here. So our subject itself, the fairy, she is confetti heavy. But the background, there are some opportunities for color blocking. Now this is a round canvas, and again, I've said it in other videos and I'm going to say it again, Diamond Art Club, to me, in my opinion, does a fabulous job on choosing the size point for a canvas to look like as close to the original art as possible. And they also do a fabulous job at choosing the drill shape. In this case, it's round. So rounds, for me, they move faster. Even if there is confetti, it still moves faster than a square drill canvas for me personally. I like both, so it doesn't matter. But I think they do a fabulous job. So this is the original art, just to remind you what that looks like. And then here's the canvas. So, do I think this is a technical piece? Yes and no. I mean, do I believe a beginner could do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to get a good mix of color blocking back in the background, but you're also going to get confetti throughout most of the piece. So understand that this is not something you're going to get through in probably a week or two. This is probably, for me personally, because I work full time and everything, and I have a family, you know, I have my husband, and then my grandson comes over and all that. I have a personal life, and this is truly my hobby here. This will probably take me a month, at least that, depending on what's going on in my schedule at the time, but at least a month, and that would be diligently working on it at least, you know, every evening and sometimes on the weekends when I don't have my grandbaby. So, you know, just understand that this is a project. This would be a more of a project, and it would be something not, and it's not huge, but it's not small either. So this isn't a 30 by 40 or any of that. This is a decent sized canvas here. It's not, like I said, it's not huge, but it's big enough. And so this is beautiful. Again, I think Diamond Art Club does a great job with their rendering and doing the rendering according to and choosing the shape of the drill that's gonna match the artwork as close to the original as possible. So there you guys go. That's Blueberry Fairy by Jamaica Murphy and Diamond Art Club. And she is a round drill canvas, and she is beautiful. I will try to work on her probably in the spring of next year. I have some other canvases that I want to get to before I get to this one, and this gives me spring vibes with the leaves and all that stuff. And I love blue. Blue's my favorite color. So I just love her. I think she's so pretty. She's so peaceful and serene looking. And it'll be fun to do in the spring. So most likely that's when I will try to work on this one. But there she is. So if you like her, I don't know if she's still available on their website. You can go to Diamond Art Club and see. If not, you can wish list it. This one came back out, and I immediately, as soon as it did, I immediately snagged it because I love it. So, but that's it for me today with this canvas, Miss Blueberry Fairy, and I appreciate everyone taking time out of their day to watch my video. Again, if you're new, poke around my channel and go through my different playlists. See and watch a couple of the videos in each playlist. If you like that content, you can be assured that I will be putting out more of the similar content. And please consider subscribing. For my subscribers that have been here, I really appreciate everybody. I have got some new subscribers here lately, and I really appreciate everyone for subscribing. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the content. You guys keep diamond painting. Y'all be weather conscious in your areas. We're very hot down here in Southeast Texas. We had triple digits today. My son works outside. He's a utility locator, and he's over a team of guys, and they're having issues with dehydration and all kinds of things. So no matter where you're at, whatever you're facing, make sure you're checking on your loved ones and making sure they're okay. And you guys keep diamond painting. I will catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good evening. Bye.